What is going on, everybody? I've been looking forward to this stream. I don't know which camera to look at right now. That's terrific. This camera, this camera, this camera. Tell me what you got going on in your life. What's going on, everybody? My name is Adam. I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube later, maybe, depending on what we get through. My last stream was kind of frenetic. We got into some social stuff. My last Lego building stream. We got into some social stuff. And I discovered that I probably have a visual processing disorder. I think this is going to be a simpler build. Like I was just missing stuff and getting confused, and it was a whole thing. I don't know if it's executive function loss, um, or yeah, it's a visual processing thing. But I bought this set a while. I bought several Lego sets a while ago. We just built the Lego Stitch one. Let me go grab him and show him off a little bit because I want to get better at like starting these streams off and not just jumping right into the game or into the build, but allowing a little bit of the audience to build up and just to kind of chat and get things going, so it's not like my notorious hot sauce stream, my notorious first hot sauce stream. But let me come back with our previous build. I want to make sure not to drop his ice cream cone, but we got Stitch. I gotta turn off the green screen. Okay. First of all, this looks really cool though. Like that looks really awesome. I love that I can do this in my bedroom. But we'll go to camera 2. Little Hawaiian shirt. It's the flower and the hair and the ice cream cone that sold me on this guy. He's got little you can move his head completely around. You can adjust his claws. That's about it. His ears go up and down. You can make him sad. And we did get the one with the proper eyes. We didn't get the misfit guy, but he sits right at the edge of my set of shelves, I guess, not because it's not my dresser, but next to my dresser, next to the set of shelves, looking over me while I sleep because I'm a total fucking weirdo. He looks cool in the green screen. Okay. Let's adjust my webcam a little bit. As always, we have our instructions up top here. Let's go back to the top. Spoiler alert. Let me fix this so it doesn't look so stretched out. Like, for whatever reason, these, you can't, like, prop them anymore. Unless I'm hitting the wrong button. Yeah, some of the window captures don't let you, like, they just let you stretch it out. You can't, like, prop it. It's so goofy. Bill the Netherlands, what's going on, Bubba? I'm gonna stop my music every time. How are you, sir? You need to get down to Chicago. We need to plan a trip. We need to plan something. That is a lot of clapping. That is a lot of clapping. What am I, Obama? Oh, there's my stop sounds button. Okay, right. Joking. It's jokes. It's all jokes. But yeah, y'all, this is what we got going on. I'm really excited to put this guy on my shelf. I think I know exactly where he's gonna go. Okay. Cultivate a carnivorous classic. These guys did show up in the very first Mario games. These guys are old school canon. Well, I'm supposed to have a plumber come by this week. But, like, what can you do when I call you right back and you don't answer? But I'm not going to hop off stream and, like, have this conversation. Okay. Brief history. Very first Piranha Plant. Lost levels. They give him red. Oh, yeah, the green ones don't come out when you're near them. And started shooting fireballs in number 3. Remember, they were a big pain. Them and the Chomp Rocks were a big pain in the ass in Mario 64. I do not have the love for Mario 64 that a lot of others do. Same thing with, just... Warp Speed, what's going on, baby? We are just getting started. Or just about to get started. Was this kit devised by gays? So the same guy that designed the Mighty Bowser kit. Okay, so these first two bags are like straight up the pipe. Well, I'd be interested to see how long this takes. It's 540 pieces of pure Piranha Plant 6. How do I want to open this guy? I like to go like the least damaging to the box route for whatever reason. Because I'll keep the boxes for a little bit and then I just toss them. Sometime, maybe. Who can say? How many bags we got in here? It looks like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't need this guy. We don't need her at all because we've got technology. I saved the instruction manual though. All right, we're on bag 1 and 2 right now. Yeah, it looks like 3, 4, 5, and 6. Set them off to the side. I'm really loving. So I discovered this like rose gold thing like that. I need to touch him up, and I'll do that while watching the debate angrily later. Oh, did that not loop? Sorry. I have a little bit of background work to do on the stream still, and it's involving some music and audio purchases that I made. I bought a really cool unlicensed background sound effects, ambient tone setting stuff. Bill, hit me up if you like, because you might have use for some of the stuff I have. But anyway, I was doing black, and black nails always look messy for me. I don't know why. I'm not very good at painting them, but like when it's not a super clean job, it just doesn't look right to me. I had some pastel that I was doing like an aquamarine and like another similar color, and I stumbled upon this, and it's like this rose gold that almost kind of looks like a metallic nude on me. So I put down a clear coat, I put this down, and then I've got like some pearl shimmer that I put on top, and then another clear coat. I used to really be bad about biting my nails, and as I figure out like how stimming is working and stuff for me, bad about biting my nails and picking my facial hair. And as I've mitigated that with the nails and stuff, I've been able to transfer that nervous energy elsewhere in less, destructive ways. This year has been wild. It's been a wonderful journey of self-discovery. That's for sure. You gonna start doing YouTube content again? What kind of YouTube content? Look at this. Look at all these green pieces. This could be a whole thing. Do I need to open both bags, or no, it's gonna break it down. Okay. We're gonna break it down for you. So get number 2 out the way, but we will need to get into this one right away. Shall we get things sorted? Okay, I opened bag number 1. Oh, that's bag number 2. I'm already off to a bad start here, you guys. I got distracted describing this to y'all. So we'll push this off to the side for Meow. I'm like, where's the black piece? It's all green. The litter box thing. I'm just like, dude, y'all, like, and here's my favorite. This is my favorite thing, and you'll be able to take this one, Bill. You know, they say like they're, first of all, trans people have been around forever. So like, there didn't used to be kids with autism, and there didn't used to be, you know, trans people. I'm like, trans people have been around forever. Historically, you can see that referenced in art, in culture, in mythology, in history. You know what hasn't been around? Rich Christians. Yeah. The idea of a Christian millionaire. That is a late 20th century concept. Very, very recent. Never happened before. I mean, yeah, there's the ruling class, like, you know, the Scarlet Pimpernel, you know, like the dandies. With the velveteen touch of a dandy fop. Just the xenophobe, like, just the insanity of and still, like, literally thinking they're the smartest people in the room, regardless of any factual information given to you. Like, you used to be able to say the world is round and Nazis are bad, and no one in the room would go, well, I don't know, like, you guys get confused watching Indiana Jones movies? Like, who do you root for? Who do you root for? Who does number 2 root for? I'm really gonna lose the conservative Lego enthusiasts of America. The brick fascists? I bet that's a thing. You think there's Nazi brick builders? Rhetorical questions, guys. Rhetorical questions, for sure. They root for Palpatine. Did Palpatine have a name when those movies came out? He was just the Emperor, right? Like, he's not... It's like Chewbacca's planet. Like, that's not mentioned anywhere in the film. I mean, like, the prequels, like, they do that shit, whatever, later on. But I'm pretty sure I felt like I was in the dark. I was right about them having a different actor between the second movie and the third movie, though, which I could have gotten confirmation on a million fucking years ago, but just stumbled across it the other day. Oh, so he was Emperor Palpatine with when the toys came out. Okay, so he was named then, but it's still not referenced in the movie. Because it's just the Emperor's coming here? And Vader calls him my master. But no, yeah, it's killing me. Like, James Earl Jones is an actual Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award winner. It was an honorary Oscar, but, like, I'm not gonna besmirch him. And people are like, oh no, Mufasa died. I'm like, yeah. That's what he did. 93 is crazy. It just says the Emperor? See? See, I believed you when you said it, but, like, yeah, no, like, that was not... One of those many things about Star Wars that they just made it important later based on what some prop guy made. Like, they had to make the science behind a glued together hard drive to a water pistol. They're like, well, this is the crystals that power the laser beam. I'm like, sure it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking my setup. So I figured out how I have this snake camera stand that Red Baron sent me during COVID. Shout out to our friend Red Baron. Oh, Jason just joined us. He just joined us. Speak of the goddamn devil. But I pulled this guy out because I didn't like the way that I had my thing set up during my last stream. So it might shake a little bit, but it's way easier to get this properly centered with everything else that I've got going on. I have more surface area. Like, it's just a way better presentation all around. But we haven't put piece 1 together yet. Let's, do that. Get the music back going. Organizing these pieces is going to make this so much easier. Hey, Red Baron, appreciate you. See, immediately putting it on backwards, though. Like, I truly... And it's more than ADHD, I think. Like, I truly think I have... I know I have dyscalculia. Count chocula, but with numbers. But I know that because numbers, words made sense to me. Numbers did not. I had to think extra about that. And, you need to explain, kids aren't, kids are smart and dumb. Yes, that's true. But, the kids that are good at math, they don't have to think about it. The brain just does it. It just makes sense. The rest of us are, counting in our heads or, otherwise doing it. And me, I count it in my head, but I get it backwards and then get lost. So it's just very different, that understanding versus things being binary or smart or stupid is just crazy. Yeah, Bill, this is why I talk about this stuff. This is, there are people that are rolling their eyes about, me talking about autism and, but I'm like, dude, nowhere in my life did anyone mention anything that led me to believe this was no piece of information was something that I was like, oh, I have that. I just thought I had a million little things, and I knew my anxiety was getting worse. But when my parents were first doubting it, they're like, oh, I don't know about that. I'm like, either there's 7,000 quirky little things that are wrong with me, or it all follows under this umbrella of autism spectrum disorder. And it's just, the more I unmask, the more I learn how to do basic triage for myself. So do these connect and then stop this from being a trapdoor? I don't understand. Or does it not connect to that piece? What is this? Hannah Gadsby? I don't know if I know Hannah Gadsby. I follow another autistic comic who just put himself in the hospital because he's became a crazy power runner. Dan Lamuerte? He pops up on my Instagram stories all the time. Nanette on Netflix? I do not have Netflix currently. Yeah, this is odd. It's a trap door, but she isn't funny. Yeah, people, I mean, I used to joke about that, women aren't funny, but it was a joke, and then I didn't realize that people seriously subscribe, they truly subscribe. So I really drastically, it led to me getting off of Twitter entirely. But I had adjusted that sort of speech years ago because I didn't realize people were actually subscribing to it and actively, never mind just the sexism and the toxicity that already exists in the entertainment business, the comedic, the stand-up, just all of that. Just listen to people, man, As long as they have their facts straight, just listen to people. The ironic microaggression. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, we got a lot. We did a lot that doesn't hold up particularly well. But it's not something that I would do now or again. You know what I mean? Either. We've all grown. But yeah, certainly some antagonism was going on. It was always in good fun though. We never was intended to hurt anybody. any of our party themes or whatever. I think back to some of the stuff like the Johnny Love parties, and I'm like, that is just the name alone, like the name of that party alone could and should get someone canceled. I'm thinking of 2 that I attended that I'm just like, oh no, that yikes. The 2000s were basically the 70s, man. For those of you that weren't there, the 2000s were basically the 1970s. On the run for the law in Europe. Yikes. Yikes. So yeah, I found all this unlicensed, like, it's like horror movie soundtrack stuff and all this synthwave stuff, which is great because there's a million of these loops and I can just interchange them and whatnot. So we just get like, kind of a vibe going, but it's background and it's not going to get me muted, which is obnoxious. Yeah, that guy. It's funny how some people just disappeared. And how some people didn't. Like, some people really should. I'm sure there's people that make that argument for me, but, like, I'm just trying to work these days. I don't throw parties anymore, Like, I'm happy to watch the goth scene from afar. There's some cool shit going on in that goth scene. And the burlesque scene. Like, it's truly great to see productions with budgets and venues that like are realistic about, like, Sideshow Gelato. Oh my god, I have yet to go. I have yet to go. I need to, but like the care and the thought and the budget putting into like making stuff like that work is just great. We deserve better entertainment. He's gonna come back to play a show during Lala, but the venue got bought out. Oh, like this, you were gonna come back this year, in like a couple weeks? Well, let's show it House of Lose. I gotta get in there, man. They got my friend Christina DJing over there. Like, I'm like, y'all, you need to have me playing rock videos. I haven't gotten to do like a cool rock set that was like actually paying me in quite some time. Like, generally, I'm gonna lean in toward playing stuff people know. It's not true. I guess last time at Logan Square, I played like Amel and the Sniffers and stuff, but it's not always engaging. It's not engaging like the majority of the crowd. Well, there's the Foundation Room, but I mean, like, elsewhere in that, company or brand, like, you'd think someone would be like, oh, this is exactly what we want. A pirate? That's not the image that we want for Long John Silver's. Crowds are interesting. So I'm still, playing for, I guess they're college kids on the Gold Coast. And, like, it's interesting what they know, but it's like, you're basically playing, okay, this had a Kids Bop version. Like, stuff that we danced to at clubs was their childhood music at this point, which, like, that's what happens. But yeah, it's really interesting to see, like, what people know, what they don't know, what their exposure is, because it's like, we don't have the same syndicated TV or, like, radio contact that people used to, like, MTV videos and stuff, but people do have Spotify, so they can, in theory, access all kinds of cool stuff. It's just, there's no, unless there's a TikTok for it or it was in a movie, there's not a baseline for any musical genre or artist to kind of connect this newer generation. The exception being Chappell Rowan, because she's the greatest thing since Dolly Parton. But you know, we stand. I would die for her. Well, Bill, there's that. And, I mean, Saltburn, that movie was a period piece in more ways than one. But, you know, like in the 2000s when we were doing the 80s revival stuff, it's the blog, that's the, you know, indie electro blog house revival. Yeah, I called this guy. Who do I call? I got 2 different people that said call me about the water thing. I'm like, the dare? No. Is it like dance stuff? It's a guy. All right. Let me make sure I got all this properly, because like I be doing stuff. Yeah, see my nail a little fucked up here. Little texture fucked up there. But in general, it looks good on camera. I'm glad for that. Dance rock? Interesting. I wonder if that's stuff that would like work at my gigs. Because it's crazy. Like here's like people are something that like happened at gay bars was people would know the new artist. You know what I mean? It was always like straight bars. It was always like a new like rap song. That like didn't necessarily like match the people that were requesting it. And I'm like, okay, like, let's see. I'll give it a listen, you know. But kids, like in general, like, well, I mean, for instance, you know, Charlie XCX and the Chaperone, like queer pop is like it's queer girl that is lesbian fucking dance floor pop, like alt electro pop music or whatever. Not so much all of Chaperone, she's all over the place, but it's like super queer, but like it's blowing up right now. Kids are like being able to get exposed to more niche stuff, I guess. Charlie XCX said that like niche is being rewarded more these days. I guess is like the way it was a very apt way of hearing it being put. Right, because like prior to that, you know, there was Janelle Monáe for a little bit. I don't know why Janelle Monáe didn't become the biggest thing in the fucking world. Maybe, oh right, because she brown. Yikes, I just got there. That was my issue with Taylor Swift. I'm like, the issue, like, I'm like, Beyonce, like, you got Beyonce, you got Shakira, you got Jennifer Lopez, like, all of them are fine artists. And I was like, why is Taylor Swift the biggest fucking thing in the world? And I'm like, there's literally a ceiling for these people, and it's literally her whiteness. And it's just like, wow. That's the difference between millionaire and billionaire pop star. Literally her whiteness. Ugh. Dirty Computer. Yeah, Charlie XCX. Well, I mean, dude, we were playing that iconic pop song, you know, in 2015. Like, I remember when I first heard it at Neo, and I was like, wow, you guys really... When I first heard it from someone else at Neo, I was like, wow, you guys are really Madonna putting out that trance album in 99, huh? Let's switch the... Let's swap this out a little bit. Oh, so yeah, see, I'm skipping steps again. Iconopop made an electro swing song that you guys were just, people couldn't agree what that sound was. Like, it was constantly, like, you know, hip-hop being portrayed in, like, early 90s movies. Where it's just like, what do you... What? Like, Clueless or whatever, not, like, you know, actual films with actual black folks in it. Like, you know... God, I watched Juice the other day. Chris Rock has been famous for a long time. That's all I'm gonna say there. That was 1990. 1990. But you know how you got like the Ghostbusters rap. No matter every Halloween, I'm not playing that. People don't remember that one from Ghostbusters 2. It's Run DMC, but no, people don't remember that one. Although I will bust out the MC Hammer Addams Family, because people do remember that, because people watch the shit out of the Addams Family movies. The Mel Brooks rap. What about Rappin' Rodney? Rodney Dangerfield's rap album. What about D.D. King? You know about D.D. King? Do what they want to do, say what they want to say, live what they want to live. Addams Family. Yeah, D.D. King was D.D. Ramone's rap project. And like, there's an interview with him on VH1, and forgive me for like the word usage here, but he's like, what do I know about what do I know about rap music? I'm not a Negro. And it's Dee in his like that thick New York, like mook like accent. And I'm like, why are we asking this man's opinions on anything right now? It was just the weirdest, like Buster Poindexter, but like instead of cocaine, they were on fucking heroin and meth. Captain Sensible. Yup. Speaking of Buster Poindexter, Captain Sensible, yeah, like the 80s were brought to you by cocaine. Turns out. What a time to be alive. We still got our instructions going. Good. Good they gave me some context here, because like it's sometimes tough to tell the different shades of gray, like between these two. It can sometimes be tough to see without context in the instructions. Buster Poindexter. I do not remember Muppets Tonight. I only remember Sandra Bullock, and I remember them turning Menomina into Phenomenon for some reason. And I remember me and my mother being part of a petition to bring that show back on the air, which they did very briefly. But it was the same story, too expensive to make. No, the Jim Henson Hour I've never seen. I did watch that the documentary though. That was delightful. We were so blessed, truly, to have to grow up. We had Mr. Rogers, Jim Henson. Yo, what's up, Shreddy? Where have you been, Shreddy? Oh my god, I was just thinking of you. I saw you like something on the Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, it's that Shreddy Krueger bird. Where has she been? I've not seen her in quite a tiff. I thought maybe you fell in the loo and got stuck or something. In it. What's up, Shreddy? Longtime friend of the program. It's your birthday. Happy birthday! Shreddy, you want to do spooky movies, spooky season movies? I guess we could do Tuesdays this October, maybe. I've been missing doing the movies on Discord. I just haven't been talking to anybody regularly, so I haven't wanted to like try to organize that again. Happy birthday, Shreddy! Longtime friend of the program. 41, let's go! It looks good on ya. It looks good on ya. Shoot me a message. Let me know how your birthday was. Let's absolutely chat, play games, catch up, what have you soon. Love you, Shreddy. And Warp Speed, we're going to have to do something for your birthday. You might have to come over and play Jackbox or something. Alright, where are these little... I'm not seeing... Oh, they're up right here. Okay. Always in the last place you look. How are we doing on time? Honestly, it's amazing we all made it to middle age. See, I'm skipping steps again. Oh no, okay. No, this is the same step. Okay. See, I have never consumed cumulatively have never consumed an entire can of Four Loko in my life. That shit always tasted like bone cancer. And I was, you know, at that time, 2010, I was working at the 4 a.m. bar. Like, I was not going out. I was working Thursday through Sunday until 6 in the morning. The bocce slices, Village Pizza, man. Oh my god. Like, never has there been more of a repeated use in spite of consequences relationship than with Village Pizza. Shreddy, we were talking about my nails earlier. Thank you. Warp Speed said the same thing. They need to be touched up, but this color really works on me. As I was saying before, it's a rose gold that looks like a metallic nude with my complexion. Because I don't know fuck all about, like, no one told me about color matching clothes until I was like 20. No one told me not to wear tube socks. No one told me not to wear fucking white tube socks with everything. I just figured that out on my 30th birthday. And now I'm like rediscovering a whole different aesthetic for color that, you know, like pastel and all kinds of stuff. It's been quite the journey this year. It's been quite the journey, boys and girls. But we're still here. We're still in it to win it. Who's with me? Oh, this thing was worth every penny. '70s Mexican garage rock psych band that had a conversation. Wow. Okay, this better not be like tilting further. Okay, it looks okay. Warspeed, thanks for redeeming the channel points, buddy, with the Bowser laugh. So the guys that made the Bowser kit, the Bowser Mario Lego kit, are the same guys that designed this one. Go figure. Get a little support here. I think we're doing good on time. Now that I've, like, started and hit the ball rolling. I have not gone to the empty bottle more than a couple of times in my life. Like, I know I saw Killing... I think I've seen Killing Joke at the bottle twice for whatever reason. And then there was that night that me, you, and Joe Vortak drank a bunch of rye and got in fistfights in the middle of the street. That was really funny. Just... Because that energy was never matched again by the three of us. Not the three of us. I hope Shreddy has a good 41st birthday. That is wild. Oh, I gotta find out where... I was in Ohio. I forgot. I gotta find out where Shredster lives at. Maybe I can plan a visit next time I go out to Cedar Point. Because I will be back. I had so much fun at that place. It doesn't want to slip in here. There we go. Now we're getting into some moving parts, getting some technical pieces. What do we need? 4 little axles. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. 2, 4, 6, 7 y 8. Lego, Lego! Lego, Lego! Legolas. I've been wanting to boot up and stream either the Return of the King game for my... Well, I'd be playing it on the Wii, but it's the GameCube. And that certainly would get streamed, or that certainly would get muted for the music. Or Shadow of War. Shadow of Mordor, whichever was the second one. I only played the first one, and then the second one was free, but I never got around to playing it. But that was fun. It was like Batman kind of like combos in terms of like executing orcs and shit. It was pretty neat. And you would execute them like they were. It was like, yeah. Similar. They had that in the movie games though too. Same thing. You do like a combination of things, and then you would like just stab and instantly kill. Those games were great. That era of there was not a return. What was the first one? Two Towers, Return of the King, Lord of the Rings. What was the first one? God damn it! Unexpected Journey. No, that was The Hobbit, and that was a chapter. Fellowship. Fellowship was the first one, right? Yeah. Oh. And we did it upside down, you guys. I swear, it's a visual. Oh, just one of them we did upside down. Okay. Oh, you just started Rings of Power? I'm just gonna come out and say it. We're like 4 episodes in to season 2, 5 maybe. And they've thrown in Tom Bombadil. Oh my god. No, you know they cast Matt Berry as the voice of the Mr. Handies in Fallout. Just absolute genius choice. You truly are the most devious man in New York City. That's the way we talk in Arizona. Oh, did you watch Our Flag Means Death? For a brief period of time, the best show on television was also the queerest show on television. Oh my god, Fred Armisen. Wait, did you watch the new Kids in the Hall? With the Apocalypse, with Dave Foley's Apocalypse DJ? I've got a pair of brand new roller skates. You got a brand new key. You know the guy who worked on Flag? No shit. That's amazing that show got made because, like, talk about niche. And the production values must have been bonkers. But I enjoyed the hell out of watching that slowly turn into the gayest thing on TV. I was like, yup. I didn't know I need a gender-bent pirate fucking rom-com, but here we are. Yeah, it got canceled. Kids in the Hall is a classic, Bob. Classic. So formative for my comedic just outlook, experience, sense of humor in general. Oh, notin' day, oh, notin' day, oh, notin' day, fattening up our tapeworms. Oh, notin' day, oh, notin' day, oh, notin' day, fattening up our tapeworms. Moving right along. Oh my god, I love this. You gotta wait for it to snap. You gotta hear for it. We gotta hear for it. Let's hear it for it, boys and girls. Oh, that's satisfying. Snickers satisfies. Alright, double these. I'm gonna be so excited to have this guy on my shelf. I'm gonna have to start rethinking those other Mario pieces. Or those other Mario kits. Most of them I was not crazy about. They just were too boxy. Bye, Shreddy. Love you. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Shreddy's the best. She's the only person I ever called moderator. Only person I ever let mod my stream. She's a peach. She's a peach and a gem. And a good egg. A peach, a gem, a good egg, and a mensch. A peach, a mensch, a good egg. Eggs. I wish you could buy eggs in like half dozens. I mean, I'm sure you can, but like not from like where I get my groceries, because I won't go through a dozen eggs in like 2 weeks. I won't. I won't. Yeah, my area in terms of groceries is weird. It's not quite a food desert, but like there's an Aldi and like a Tony's, but like there's not a Whole Foods or a Jewel. I don't know where my closest. I mean, I don't go to Whole Foods, but I don't know where my closest like Jewel or Mariano's is by me. I don't see one in my neighborhood. I've not. Maybe over on Six Corners. Bodega. No, so I unfollowed someone on Instagram or on Facebook the other day because there's a little grocery. So on my corner, there's a gas station, there's a 7-Eleven, and then this little store opened up on the corner that I thought was like a Mexican grocery. I thought it was a fucking like bodega. And after weeks upon not going in there, because I go to the 7-Eleven because they sell liquor there, I decided to pop in. Like I ran out and was like, I'm just gonna go get some snacks from this place and run back home. And I posted online. I was like, yeah, dude. So I was like all excited to go to the bodega by me, and like all it is was like two or three coolers of like ice cream bars, you know, like paletas, so like Mexican ice cream bars and good stuff, and like regular drumsticks and whatnot, and then just like slot machines. And this must have been a front operation. And someone on my says, well then it wasn't a bodega, it's a corner store. And I'm like, right, I'm telling you, I went in thinking it was a bodega, and then it was what it wound up being. I described it to you as. Like, I don't need you to be all like, well, actually, shut the fuck up. I promise you I know what I'm talking about. Like, but yeah, there's bodegas. You see them more in like Pilsen. We had a couple of there was one on like every other block. We had one. There was one on, was it Hoyne? Was it like 21st and Hoyne? And then there was one closer to me at my place on like over by Levitt, and like, yeah, 21st as well. I like living down in Pilsen, but you gotta live in Pilsen to live in Pilsen. And I'm not a neighborhood guy. Like, I don't know my neighbors, man. I'm the worst at that. Party stores? Yeah, no. Yeah, we don't really have, like, there's like delis that, or there's like packaged good places that have delis, but they don't have anything other than like liquor and like jarred stuff, and then you can get a sandwich made. But it's not like, yeah, like some of those places where the gas stations have full buffets. Not that I would want to like trade all the museums and everything we have in Chicago for, you know, a hot gas station buffet, but you finally went to your townie bar in your new hood? I've been going to Sidekicks by me, which is the 7-day-a-week 4 a.m. karaoke bar, it's a real thing. It is a real, honest to God, real thing. Oh, I see how this is all coming together, meow. Looky here. About to make a big name for myself, meow. Bill, have you seen Daredevil? Or not Daredevil, I started watching Daredevil again. Bill, have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine and or Beetlejuice yet? Is there another long one? It's showing that... No, it's just one. Okay. Okay. Just clarifying. You saw Alien? I hear mixed things about that, but like every fan of all these franchises is so fucking miserable. I missed something. I think I know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, I'm super here for the fan service that was in Deadpool and Wolverine, but it doesn't make for, like, a real story, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm missing. These two little bits on the side here. Oh, my camera is slowly falling. Let's see if I can't get this sorted. Oh, that's great. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was missing, was these little guys here. And that's what allows the golden arches to connect. Well, dude, and like people like, you know, hardcore Alien but it's like Star Wars fans. It's like, dude, at a certain point when you hate more of a majority of the releases of a franchise, you're not a fan. Like, people still bitch about Alien 3. I'm like, dude, okay, like, if you don't like, first of all, Resurrection is awesome. Like, hands down, just it's, I love that director, you know, Jean-Pierre, whatever the fuck. But like, there's just been so many, because what is it, like Alien versus Predator, both of those were bad. Prey was really good, but then they made what, The Predator and Predators in the last 10 years. Like, who, okay, and now this should fit. Should, there we go. Okay, sick. Well, I mean, like, look what happened with Star Wars. You know, they people bitched about The Last Jedi. Sorry, people complained about The Last Jedi. It's more disdain for the people complaining it than it is me wanting to use that gendered term. That like they altered that whole story and bringing back Palpatine, like what? I still haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker. I don't like, I finally sat down and watched Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith the other day, because I never saw it, and that was not good. It's not good. The storytelling in the prequels is just bad. Movies like Alien that has, yeah, we don't need to like go into all the franchises for sure. You know, like, give me another movie, like, give me a Brightburn instead of Morbius. But I mean, we could go on forever about the abysmal non-Spider-Man Spider-Mans. Wait, where did these go? Flush under there? Okay, looks like it. Sorry, I try to get myself a little more centered. As the camera slowly shifts, I kind of like lose where I need to be centered. Morbius was a thing. Deadpool and Wolverine is the closest. I mean, First Class is still good. Days of Future Past is interesting. Apocalypse is a mess. Phoenix, don't even get me fucking started. And I like, you know, X-Men 2, it's like the queerest superhero movie ever made, but like, that's in part because Bryan Singer is kind of a creep. So they made, yeah, you don't want to see it dark. They've attempted the Phoenix story twice. And it's like, dude, how do you like shoehorn that in? The newer, yeah, Apocalypse is just, I don't, like, I mean, love me Oscar Isaac, but what the hell were they thinking with that? But also, what's going on with Marvel? Never mind the Sony movies. Like, what, like, why did they do, we needed, like, a long time ago, wasn't Vision Quest happening? Didn't Werewolf by Night have a purpose? What was Moon Knight about? Like, where is this building somewhere? So, doesn't Magneto actually get his asteroid or start building his asteroid in Days of Future Past? Bill, did you watch X-Men 97? Cause that was some shit right there. Hitmonkey, I gotta give Hitmonkey another chance. It just didn't speak with me, but I was particularly burnt out on like being disappointed by all the other Marvel series at that time. Oh, tell me at the beginning that I'm gonna do this two times. Then I don't gotta repeat myself. Yeah, X-Men 97 was real satisfying. We were very lucky to have those shows as well. When you consider like what you know, like Spider-Man and his amazing friends, like cartoons were not like we at the same time we had Batman the Animated Series and X-Men, or roughly the same time. There was definitely overlap there. Oh, I get it. It's the pipe. Spider-Man Animated Series was great too. Yes. That one, I feel like they kept airing it out of line for the stories. Because I remember being routinely confused by like, you know, previously on, and I'm like, I didn't see that. But Spider-Man covered a lot of the lore that I understand of comic books is from those three series. Let's switch the music up a little bit. I guess this was the era of TV shuffled around between time slots and networks. Yeah, I mean, like, the best example or the worst example being the Clerks cartoon, where the second episode was supposed to be a clips episode from the first episode, and they just aired the second episode first, and then, like, a random episode after that, and then canceled it. Like, just like, what? Like, imagine if they released the Lord of the Rings movies out of order. Like... No, short ones. Dana Carvey show. Okay, that... Well, Dana Carvey was like an egregious... experiment. Like, they were trying to do Eric Andre stuff in 1993, you know? The local Chinese buffer. Yeah, it was like the mug root beer Dana Carvey show. Like, just The Taco Bell Dana Carvey show. That series, that movie about that was, or that series or whatever that was about how that show got made was crazy. Grandma the Clown. I mean, I guess like In Living Color was on at that time. And In Living Color was just, you know, you don't see a lot of people referencing that show too much because like they were mean-spirited. In Living Color was really mean. Three, 4, 5, and 6. 2 more of the short ones. Make sure I'm on the right side. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have had In Living Color on at your house, Bill. That's for sure. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a fly girl. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, hated it. But that was, yeah, that was, you know, that was mean-spirited. They were making fun of gay people there, you know? And they came for everybody on In Living Color, man. So we're like, you know, about half done with the base around here. Did I miss something? Or did I skip ahead? Did I just put one on the other side prematurely? Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything else on that piece. Okay. Homie the Clown fire. Yep. Yep. And I mean, we were in a neighborhood that had the very real, like, you know, Homie the Clown was like an urban legend, was like a cryptid. You know, it's a mashup, I'm sure, of like real John Wayne Gacy stories. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So just these flush all the way down? Yep. Oh, I get it. So there's a slight little button here that, like, it locks into place sort of just by, tension with this little round plate in there. And then this guy just jiggles just a little bit. We'll see what that means, you know, later on in the build, I suppose. And then just 20 of these motherfuckers. Work's over. Godspeed, war speed. Let's do something for your birthday. Hit me up. Let's start planning something. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Warp Speed's another good egg. Long-time friend, IRL, friend of the program. This was really satisfying. Not gonna lie. This making this little simple thing, like, look how like that. That's cool. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're bagging 3 in it. I mean, just have AI AFI. Just have AI write your cover letter too. I have to start using AI, to be honest. 10 reasons why you should hire a video DJ instead of, you know... We're gonna have to start being dastardly with it. While we still can use the tool as individuals. Showing there should be a third one. There it is. But yeah, I've been, so like my situation with the kind of work that I do, like I can, arguably I can, you know, walk in with like a resume or whatever, but really it's kind of like, I've lucked out that other people have gotten opportunities that they can't do, so they pay it forward to me, and I try to do that as often as I can, but I also try to take fucking every gig that I'm able to. So I was really stuck for a long time, because like all I could do was like update my art, update my website, tell people I was available, and just keep doing good work. And just, you know, it was months of nothing. And right now I'm very lucky. I still need more work, but I'm way better off than I was even last year. Even this time last year. I was so stressed all the time. On the internet, yeah, I used to get job offers from like trolling, like shit posting. That's how I got that job at Whiskey Trust. Oops. Yeah, someone was like, oh my god, I can't believe they charged me like this much for a fireball on the rocks. And I was like, if you ordered a fireball on the rocks from me at my bar, I would tell you to get out. And they asked me to come in for an interview the next day based on that response to their Facebook post. Yeah, that place was a shit show and they had no idea what they were doing. But like, that didn't have anything to do with me. Bag 3 is a breeze. But yeah, now I'm getting, you know, because of connections we made, you know, years ago, or I made in my teens. People are like, oh, I know the guy for this. Which is, I'm just super lucky, because, you know, I was partying at that time. Not, you know, I was networking, sort of, but I was partying. So the fact that long-standing professional and personal relationships still exist out of that is something really special to me. What am I missing here? What did I... Okay, that's what we missed. So this is a much more successful build than the last one was. I was real confused. And having to backtrack quite a bit the last stream. It's up on YouTube. That one's probably a mess. Is it literally just... I feel like it's supposed to slide in there. There we go. Alright, bag 4. This is going to be a sweet, quick little build. I'm really jazzed about finishing this. Like I said, it's going to look really good on my shelf. I'm really excited to just... These things... Before I realized what I was dealing with, I just knew... Train of thought. I just knew that, like, I missed doing Legos, you know, and, like, it was kind of a source of trauma for me when they left my family, which we've discussed, and I don't need to get further into right now. But now knowing that it's like these are actual comfort items that are going to be important to me, like Legos not specifically, but things that I can look at that like make me happy in my home, like are necessary and always will be for my mental health. And I was just kind of thinking I was just becoming like an old train set guy, or I was like getting stuck in my ways. Maybe I was being a little antisocial. But no, the fact of the matter is I hate the term neurospicy, and I had never heard the term neurocomplex until last week, and that's the one that does it for me. Neurocomplex. Neurospicy trivializes the whole thing. Like, I'm neurospicy. It's like, fuck you, I need real help. Like, it's like people confusing emotional support dogs with, what are the, like, the certified ones? Or when people claim that they have an emotional support dog that isn't certified, maybe that's what I am referring. Odd piece, odd piece. So, right, is this not? Yeah, that would have confused me. Got a little guy here, this little guy here. All right. Generalizations. Well, yeah, like, I mean, ADHD was always taught, like, okay, you know, you have trouble in school and stuff, but, like, the concept of paralysis or, like, it ongoing into your adulthood where, like, you really need help beyond, like, here's some legal meth and Adderall so you can do the fucking dishes. But for me, there's so much, like, equal and opposite stuff, like things that, like, coexist at the same time that are that don't make sense to, like, it's just, I need spontaneity and rigid routines. Like, it's legal meth does get the dishes done. You know what? Just put me in front of somebody else's dishes. I will do your dishes all day. My dishes are as if it's pushing the fucking rock up the hill. But otherwise, I'm like, oh, I'm just listening to music. Okay, it bends this way, that goes this way, this goes this way, and there we go. But yeah, I never liked the way Adderall, like, it didn't make things better for me. It made me feel like I was on fucking speed. So, like, neat, none of my stuff is medical, or medicational. I mean, I'm on other stuff for other stuff, you know, but, like, I'm just gonna be fucking autistic forever. Wait, are we doing... That's just one piece. Okay. I just broke this one apart. I didn't even know they came apart. Yeah, I didn't know these little hinged guys came apart. They actually feel quite delicate. They can't have always been that way. I'm so confused. Like, are they supposed to bend the other way? No, just one. No, it's 1, 2, 1. Can you guys see? Yeah, see, like this, it's... Oh, I see where we're at. Okay. I see where we're at. That was... I don't know that it was confusing, but I was certainly confused. This guitar rock's a little much for me. Let's swap this guy out. Oh, you see, yeah, you see this is drifting. The camera's dropping a little bit into view here. That should still serve our purposes for the remainder of the stream, I think. The second one doesn't get... It doesn't get a flat piece. Okay, he doesn't get a flat piece. Okie dokie. Little pyramid hat guy. Bill, thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate you. I know you're, you know, looking for work and stuff, but I'm glad I, you know, posted ahead of time about this and you saw this, because, I mean, it's nice just to chat with you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shreddy again, who's having a happy birthday for being subscribed for 44 months. That is insane. What? Why? I'm confused. So once we finish this one, I might do a quick little 3-in-1 build, just because I can. I think I'm going to do that one off stream, but I could always do one of those builds on stream. I've got, what is it, parrot, fish, or a froggy? And I know there's a lion, giraffe, the antelopes? I forget what the other one in that 3-in-1 is. But later on, after the spooky season, we're going to build the Home Alone house, which is the most I've ever spent on a Lego kit. It'll take up the most real estate, and I'm really, really excited. I'm really looking forward to doing some cool streams as the weather changes. Here in Chicago, like, one of these hinges seems unnecessary, but okay. Were we supposed to have been making 2 of these the whole time? Where did it say that? Oh, okay, okay. Just 2 of these guys. What? That's... okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna... It's fine. Such a pet peeve. It's okay. Or at least this is not uncharted territory anymore. We've been here before. Alright, you win. I'll see you've played Knifey Spoony before. We will be coming into the home stretch as we open the final 2 bags in just a moment here. Really want to thank everybody for hanging out. I'll be hopefully maybe editing this down, maybe just putting it up as it is. Yeah, I forgot we gotta go further back to get the Hinge part. And I downloaded Hinged. That app is unhinged. That is the least hinged app of dating apps for sure. Just runs the board of people that I do not want to encounter. It's okay, it's okay, it's alright, it's okay. Here's this one. A couple, 2, 3 more of these guys. You don't get a flat top. I'm really digging Dennis Farina lately, you guys. Watching him in Snatch was just really fucking funny. Who the fuck wants to see him? Gorgeous little leaves. Gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Got these little guys. Michael Mann's Thief? I have not. I need to. Didn't that guy also make Manhunt? Which was, like, loosely based on Red Dragon and was, like, the official, like, not prequel, but, like, precursor to Silence of the Lambs. Heat, I have watched not too long ago. Karina's in Thief, and it's his first movie. Okay, yeah, that's on my to-do list for sure. This is real cute. We're coming into the final bags. There's only these little leftover guys here. Generally, there's like, it seems like, you know, you got a couple of, if not something missing, at least a few more than 2 pieces missing out of every bag. They blow up the green mill. Isn't there a movie? Is it Steve McQueen or is it Paul Newman where they blow up Lincoln Tap? There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie on that is not one of his more popular ones, but it's from the mid-'80s where he takes on like organized crime in Chicago. I highly doubt it was shot here, but you never, you know, I didn't look. Okay, it's starting to get, you know, more identifiable as we get these pieces sorted. Obviously, that was all green stuff. Maybe they don't blow it up. But I've seen stills from it. Because I DJ'd that place once or twice, and it's like one of those, like, how is this hole still open? How are their regular customers still alive? But I mean, I feel like a lot of bars in Chicago are actual tax shelters. Without naming names. Got this all nice and organized. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is now we're just cooking. Fury De Palma. Kirk Douglas. Haven't heard Kirk Douglas's name in a while. Why does it say we're supposed to use 6 of these? There are not 6 of these. Ah. No, there aren't 6 of these. Oh, the 6. Oh, the length? Oh, it's in points, in Lego points. Okay, 6 Lego points. I was like, what is the unit of measurement here? Pink, it's my favorite color. And De Palma, he did Scarface, yeah? You know me, I'm not super versed on filmmakers, but the Greg Araki Teenage Apocalypse trilogy is coming out on 4K Blu-ray in like 2 weeks, and I'm excited about that. Because fucking Nowhere awoke something in me. Ah, this is helpful. This is a helpful graphic right here. Yeah, that's a helpful graphic right here. Trying to think when the last time I watched Carrie all the way through was. There's a lot of Stephen King that I have not, like, watched. I think it's the way that, like, it scared the crap out of me as a kid, but, like, it's not even remotely scary as an adult. And I feel, like, cheated by that. It's like, what do you mean? You gave me trauma and you're not even scared? You're not even scary? One side. This is quite the contraption that we're constructing here. Ooh. Quite the little mechanism. I was always fascinated by the engine, like the technique Lego pieces, you know, like the engineered Lego pieces. They were always way too expensive for me growing up, but like I wanted them. Moving parts, it was so cool. Are these all the same size? Yes, they is. Okay, to the side we go. Let's get this ball hitch. Okay, looking good. Is that this piece? It's got to be this piece, yes? This is going to be great. I'm going to finish this right in time to break down and watch this stupid debate. God help us all. They've really come together. Little pink guy. These pink guys are real cute. Oh, we're doing 2 of these. Gotcha. Less frustrating now. Less steps. This is a simpler build than that last one that confused me was, for sure. I don't know why, like, the Disney build was so confusing, but it just was. Make sure I'm getting this properly. Looks like it. Looking good, looking good. Yeah. Yeah. Extremely cute. This is a fun build. This is a fun kit. I'm really happy about this purchase and this stream. Switch up the vibe a little bit again. All right. Meow. Meow. You're like Baron Overbite over here. Baron Underbite. Is there a screen or something I can go behind? I think my only preference is, my only requirement for the next person I date is they have to have seen Venture Brothers and enjoyed it. That's my only requirements. I just want someone to get those references. I started watching Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, like, several episodes in a row. And, like, man, does that show not get enough credit. Stephen Colbert as Phil Ken Sebin is just top-tier voice acting. Ha-ha! Nose jobs. Some little tubes. Some little tubes here. Some little tubes here. Okay. All right. That looks good. Yeah. Like a glove. Little pink guy. Where does she go? Right here. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ah. This side down. Bam. Okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Final piece here. This right here. Oh. Ah, I see. Okay. I almost did that wrong. But it all snaps together. Very cool. Couple 2-tree motifs. Couple 2-tree teefs. What? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I get it. I thought I had to flip this over. I was overthinking it. And this just snaps in. Again, listen for it, boys and girls. Aha. Yeah. This is super, super cute. We're almost done. Final few pieces of bag number 5, and then we're gonna open a final bag and put this guy together and put him on my shelf. This has been really good for me. I really enjoy doing these builds. It's gonna get out of hand if I keep doing these builds, cause like I'm gonna run out of room to put stuff. But that's a let tomorrow Adam problem. Let Michigan handle it. Another very helpful graphic here, indicating which of these slots it's supposed to go through. Because, yeah, that can be very, very confusing. Perspective in some of these instructions can be inscrutable. That's all that's connecting him, really? That's interesting. Okay. We're just getting into the final bag. For those of you that are still with us. let's get everything situated back to where it needs to be. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, so we're coming into the final bag. Slight disconnection. Looks like everything is good. I don't know what that was. That must have been an OBS only issue because my frame rate, bit rate, connection speed. Oh, my bit rate is not looking so hot. But, like, what the hell? Out of nowhere? If this build, like, if I wind up having issues during, like, the final build, the final bag of this, and it prevents me from, I'm gonna shit a chicken. No, we look like, things look good. Okay. All right, let's do it to it. So yeah, this is the final bag. Thanks everybody for your support today. Sorry about the little disconnection issue, but like, there's been times where I sat down to stream and it just was like, nope, you're not. And it was either an OBS thing would just disconnect. I've had whole streams that have been ruined by either OBS and a bad install or just Xfinity just being like, no. So that's why I upgraded my internet. I'm like, no, y'all, like, no. I had something where like a connection went bad outside of my unit and they sent me a bill for having somebody to come out and I was like, nah man, your shit broke, not me. Like, you take that shit off my bill. You do that right now. Like, absolutely not. You're not. I am not paying for your misfortune. So we are coming to the end of this Lego Piranha Plant build. I've had this guy for a couple of months, and I'm glad to finally be getting around to this. Oop. Chatting with some friends, digging some tunes. I mean, just, you know, synthwave loops, but it's still a vibe. Oh, this is gonna, like, rapidly take shape. I mean, there's maybe 40 pieces left. Is there a specific... I think they're identical, or they're supposed to be. Nope. Are they, like, does it matter? Not that one. That doesn't look proper. It's very... Hey, what's up, Visalis? How are you, bud? I've been thinking about you. How are you? How's things? Welcome, welcome. Guys, give our friend Visalis a friend of the program. Give him a follow. Let's get the music. We just had a disconnection issue. Hence the you know, new live notification. Like, I don't think any of these actually match. Or they're literally the same. But I feel like they're supposed to be uniform. At least partially, right? Okay, this one has a spot, this one has 2 spots, this one has 2 spots, this one has 2 spots, this one has 2 spots. Okay, so they definitely are at least separated by 1 and 2 spots. So we know this. We know this. You know this, man. Things are good, busy, but good. I've been really well. I've been really well. You know, it's a new journey every day this year, but I'm, like, equipped to handle my challenges. And I've gotten a little bit of support lately. Oh, bummer. Damn it. I thought I had 2 different gigs this month. Just 1 extra one. Wasted my time making a damn flyer. Okay. That's what that one should be. Like, why do none of these other ones want to line up and look normal like that? I'm probably, like, driving someone insane by, like, getting very close to how this is supposed to work. Oh, they're kitty corner from each other. Okay. I get it. Now we're cooking. Trying to keep up with me via stories? Yeah, I've had a lot going on. But I'm trying to post, you know, better and less sad boy stuff. I'm glad you're keeping busy. You got a little reprieve because the kids are back in school now, right? So you got a little you time? Or a little less hectic worrying about all of that, I suppose. But yeah, you see how, like, these instructions can be, like, oversimplistic and you can just get really super easily confused there. We are just about done with this bad boy. Aha. Okay, so we rotated it. Put this guy here. These little dudes here. A little bit. Everyone isn't crammed in the house anymore while you're home from work. Oh, you work from home? So, okay, yeah. So you do get a little bit of breathing room. Well, that's cool. I know things seemed hectic for you this summer. You had a lot going on with everyone being around. Oh, cool. He's nice and nestled in here. This is a really clever build. I'm enjoying this one a lot. Home stretch. Lloyd, that guy, right? No? Why does he won't go in? In it. Oh, I gotta slide him further in. How was he connected before? What the hell? He needs to be able to line up and connect to this guy. But it doesn't seem to be fart enough. Let's back it up. First of all, okay, reconnect. And where'd that little piece go that attached to it? Did I leave that connected? Is it this red one? No, it's not that. Okay. I see. It's so difficult to masturbate to this. What's up, Jungle Daddy? How are ya? Just gotta take it one brick at a time, man. One brick at a time. Oh, okay. And then this needs to be properly oriented within that bit. Okay. Oh, my music stopped. That's right. That's right. Okay, hopefully now. There we go. Yep. Okay, proper. Little tripped up there, little connection issue, a little perspective issue, but we're doing fine. Really good on time. Like, this took exactly as long as I thought it was going to. Missteps and all. But a much better build, much better stream than the previous one. We're not doing a ton of backtracking. I'm not getting frustrated. Nice little build. I'm gonna turn the lights off and, you know, recharge a little bit once I finish, but yeah, no complaints. Kitty corner. Kitty corner. He said, needing to back up immediately. This set is really cool. I'm really enjoying this build. The end is throwing me off a little bit, but I might just have some fatigue. Yeah, they're showing me to put, but there's nothing to attach them to. Ah. I'm lining this up with the wrong part. Yeah, I've got some fatigue, I think, maybe. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to putting this one on the shelf, Alice. Okay, this guy goes on top, holding them all together. Good, because this was very fragile until that, so I was like, y'all, this thing's gonna fall off my shelf and break every time I come home from work. Yeah, the little Stitch guy, like, I'm gonna need to rethink some furniture in here so I can properly have everything safely displayed. That pitches up. Does it go into here? Oh my god, that's so cute. This makes me really happy. You've got to buy a display case. Yeah, because I was thinking about getting a cat for a little while, and I was like, there's no way. Like, they would knock over my stuff. I would kill my cat myself. The Legos would kill my cat. Like, I just can't do it. But I was thinking, I'm going to need to get stuff, you know, behind glass for a variety of reasons. Important graphics. The back of his head. Okay, wait for the snap, boys and girls. Wait for the snap. Yeah. What do the coins... What do the coins do? You're supposed to put them in his... Like, is he supposed to be a bank? Okay, where was that secret panel? I don't quite understand that. I don't quite... Because that's... Yeah, there's a little thing in the front that discharges that... Oh, right, I can't... You're not going to be able to see him. Well, it's blue. It shouldn't be... He's not totally invisible. He's just grayed out. Ugh. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's wilting. So, this is our little guy. Got him out on the non-chroma keyed, articulated, not fins, leaves, mouth and teeth. And then, yeah, he's got a little drop door that, I guess I can hide my drugs in. That's... No one suspects the Piranha Plant. Yeah, I thought there was more. That's interesting. Like, we're really reaching for something tactile with this. But this has been a super, super fun build, guys. This guy's ridiculous. I love him so, so much. I can't wait to put him up on my shelf as soon as I get off here with you guys. Let me balance him. I'm going to need to build him a little base, I think. Because he's a little top-heavy here. But that'll be easy enough. I'll just, you know, put him on a flat grid piece. This has been another fantastic Lego build, my friends. We've got... Yeah, I'm going to do some shopping and see if I can't find something to build between now and the end of spooky season. But coming this holiday season, we're going to be building the house from Home Alone around here. And I'm really, really jazzed for this kit. I bought it several months ago and just didn't get around to it. And I'm going to wait for the holiday season to do this because I think it's just going to be really, really good vibes. You know, we'll have some hot chocolate. I'll put on a stupid sweater, and we'll do that. That will not be one stream. That will take several hours, and will take me a while. Visalis, thanks for stopping in. Every night, Jungle is, hey, what's going on, Bubba? This is a Lego robotics program. Jungle Daddy, thanks for jerking off. Bye. Bill Netherlands, super great to see you in the chat. Really appreciate you, Bubba. We need to see each other IRL real soon. Warp Speed, as always, thanks for hanging out. Red Baron, thanks for being here. I know you were here briefly and you were stuff in the background. Great to see Shreddy Krueger. Happy birthday, Shreddy Krueger. Yeah, the Home Alone house is huge, and they come out, like each section of the house kind of comes out. I cannot wait to show that. And hopefully we'll build it room by room, and maybe I'll do 2 rooms a stream. We'll see once I get into it. I might do a little research on the back end and see how hairy of a build that's going to be. Pull up our friend's stream real quick so we can say hello. Thanks, guys. My name is VJadamblack. I'm a variety streamer based out of Chicago, Illinois. I don't know with the Twitch changes in policy what I'm going to be doing with my music video and my DJ streams. I might start a completely different channel just for that. I don't know, but for the time being, it's going to be Lego builds. It's going to be Mario Party, Overwatch, some single games. I want to do some horror games as we come into the spooky season. I might do The Walking Dead. Stay tuned. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. We'll see. My mental health takes precedence over all of this. So, no raid, but I'm going to say hi to our friend. Yeah, I might be able to get this on YouTube. We'll see. I might try to edit around the disconnect there. Thanks for being patient, OBS. These things happen. See y'all next time, guys. Bye.